Well, it looks like the tomatoes are going all right. G'day, everybody. And welcome to Farm Sim 22. Some people want me to do a series on this. Other people don't want me to do a series on this. And I'm just completely and utterly confused because I've never, because of a series on these have never ever done really well at all. So I don't know, let me know down below. But what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a look of my farm on Old Stream Farm, which is what I'm farming on at the moment. We've got some crops in the ground at the moment. pH values and stuff are okay in that. I've got what do you call it? You know what I mean? Running in the background. This is my little farm here. I've got some equipment. I am in debt. I am in debt, as I always am when I'm farming, as all farmers probably are as well. Got a lot of Kubota equipment because I am a big fan of Kubota. Yeah, got a Kubota tractor over here, so we'll head over here and I'll show you that. I've got the class trailer there. We've got the Kubota skid steer. I use this for loading bales and stuff like that. Works really, really well. Got the M7 there. I also have sort of a small little yard tractor, but I'm considering actually getting rid of it. It's the little Zeta Proxima HS80, just for doing little bits and pieces. I don't know whether I'm going to get rid of it, to be honest. Got some chickens lying around as well, producing eggs for me, or at least they should be producing eggs for me. Out here I've got some greenhouses. I've converted half of this field into an area for some greenhouses. So I've got some stuff running here. I've got strawberries growing in that one. I've got some tomatoes in there, and I've got some I've also got a little bit of lettuce growing in there. So they're moving along. They're moving along quite well, which is really, really good. I put a road in here as well. This was also part of the field, but I've kind of cut the field short a little bit. I've thrown myself some grass in here as well because I do have cows, and I've thrown grass up the top there as well. I do believe, yeah, I have. So in regards to our animals, where are we? Right there. We have our chickens and our rooster, obviously. We've got some brown Swiss, well, they're 20 months, and we've got a couple of 2-month-old. We've got 10 2-month-olds as well, which we're conditioning for breeding a little bit later. So they're doing really, really well. They probably need a little bit of straw. They're producing some slurry. Their productivity's at 100% anyway. We've got 1,500 litres of milk there, which is good. We've got some TMR. We've got 22,000 litres. Which, to be honest, is actually pretty good. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually is quite a bit, considering the small amount of cows that we do have. So yeah, we're producing some dairy and stuff. What I plan to do on this farm is to eventually produce some cattle, some meat cattle as well, so for butcher and stuff like that. So that's what I would like to do on top of having the milk running. Won't really be able to include them both on the same in the same field, I don't think. So we're probably going to have to figure out exactly how we do that. Whether we've got enough room out the front there to reconfigure that or not, I don't know. Do I have TMR in here at the moment? I don't have any TMR in here at the moment, so we might mix up another batch and get another batch happening. We will take the Zeta. We'll go around to this side and hop in. There we go. All right, lovely. So we'll take this little beast. Let's go into... There we go. All right, lovely. Lovely. I was going to put my track IR. I'm just going to run some chickens over. Let's pretend that we haven't run chickens over. There we go. We definitely didn't run those chickens over. We do need to go and check on what they've got egg-wise as well. What they've produced. It doesn't look like they've produced too many at this point in time. So yeah, the idea is pretty well to have... look at that. Good old Farm Sim has done the deed again. With the steering. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that up. For some reason, it sets my steering wheel so that there's this massive area of nothing. So I'll show you. I'm actually turning the steering wheel, and there. So this big buffer zone, and it's just ridiculous. I absolutely hate it. So I'm going to fix that up. All right, we'll try that. The problem with it is that to change the dead zones. There we go. That's better. To change the dead zones, which Microsoft tends to like doing, you've got to go through and. You've got to actually exit the game, go to the main menu and work on the main menu, so which is a little bit of a shit. So, all right, let's jump into here. Let's go into this view. Let's get this fired up, and we'll start some work. I've done a couple of bale jobs and stuff as well, so which has kind of helped me out a little bit. So. I think we're gonna go... I can't remember what the ratio is on this one, so I'm gonna have to check it out, I think. I do like using the Kubota skid steer. This has got enough oomph in it to be able to lift bales and stuff, no problem, so... We do have to extend right to the top, but it's not too bad. So if I go to outside view for you, it's not too bad, but at least she's carrying them, and she's carrying them fine. So you can drop that down. There we go. Got to pick her up a little bit low. Now I watch I never usually use I never actually usually use a skid steer on a farm. I had to change the sound settings there as well because they were kicking butt. I don't normally use a skid steer on farm, but I watch a farmer over in the UK called Farmer P, and he uses his skid steer for a lot. He looks after cows and stuff as well. He uses his skid steer for quite a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to get some of that in. Got to be a little bit careful there. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, he uses his for quite a lot, so I kind of thought, oh yeah, you know, I might give it a go, and I might try and operate my farm using a skid steer as well and see how I go, because I've never done it before. And to be honest, I'm actually really enjoying it. It's a great way to maneuver around these little sheds and just sort of a skid steers. I've got a license for skid steers and have operated them a lot in real life, and I do really enjoy them. They can be a little bit harsh on your back. They can definitely be pretty harsh on your back and stuff, but they're certainly a great thing to use. And for a farm, provided you can lift yourself a bale, like I am at the moment, then yeah, they give you a little bit of... There we go. Beautiful. I think that'll probably be all right. I know that I'm not filling it up. But it's kind of a little bit of a balancing act Yeah, I probably need to actually just throw the whole thing in, I think. I think it was 2-2-1-1 was my ratio that I was using, so I might go that way. Hey, little buddy. There we go. Throw you in there. Go back and get our hay now. There we go. Everything's dropping down. Everything's dropping down as she processes. We'll go and get a load of hay. Yeah, so if you're running a farm, consider grabbing yourself like in Farm Sim, consider grabbing yourself a skid steer for some of the yard work and stuff. And this is why I'm considering actually getting rid of this other tractor. For that particular reason. Let's just drop that down. Oh, I'm going to need a little bit more. Going to need a little bit more on that. Probably going to have to throw this whole bale of silage in, I reckon. That actually may be a little bit, maybe not high enough on that, or low enough. Sorry. It's the only thing to get over the top of this, trailer. Then I do need to pick the bale up relatively low. So we'll keep that going up there. I do love Farming Simulator. I've played a lot of hours, especially in 17. I've played a lot of hours in 17. And really enjoy playing it. My wife and I used to run farms all the time on it as well, because she loves playing it as well. But we haven't done a lot lately, so looks like we're going to need some more straw as well. By the looks of it. Wait, buddy. There we go. That's a little bit better. Throwing you around there. There we go. Perfect. But I do like to take my time and really enjoy the things that I'm doing. Like really enjoy the things that I'm doing. The other thing that I've got to be careful of is that I don't pick the bale up too low. I mean too high, because it's a little bit more straw, which was not what I was going for. I was looking for hay, wasn't I? Might just leave this sitting here for now. I love looking after cows and stuff as well. Like, cows are just fantastic to look after in Farm Sim. It's really enjoyable. Really enjoyable. I do like I probably have a preference towards beef cattle as opposed to producing milk. But I thought I'd go a little bit different in this one and do a little bit of milk production as well. So get these guys set up here. There we go, and just drop that down just enough to start feeding in. Come on, you can do it. There we go, feeding that in, which will hopefully it's a balancing act. It's a balancing act. So our silage is coming down, our hay's going up. Don't know whether we're going to fit a whole bale in here. We may do. So we need to bring this right up, and probably a full bale, I reckon, of silage on top of this as well. We're getting pretty full now, so see if we can find that balance. It's a little bit of a unique size, this trailer. It is a modded one, and it's like a mod, and it is a bit of a unique size, so let's grab this one, I think. But you can get a little bit of you can get a fair bit of reach with the skid steer, but not as much as I would like to. But you can probably get maybe 3 stacks high, I reckon, when you're stacking these guys. So hopefully we've got enough room in here. We might have too much hay in, I reckon. Too much straw in, I reckon. I think we might actually be relatively full. I reckon that's about it. Probably the worst ratio of TMR that I've ever made, I reckon. Just run him in there a little bit. There we go. Lovely. No. Simi, come on. Come on, buddy. How many years have you been driving a skid steer for? Grab him. We're definitely going to need to buy ourselves or get ourselves some more straw. So I am running a crop for straw, and I'm also running a couple of grass fields for hay. Ooh. Come on. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, let's turn that off and out we go. Now, in here, and we will head into there. So let's just run this backwards a little bit. Should be all right. There we go. We've got 17,000 litres. So I'm going to have to do a calculation and work out the best scenario. I didn't show you my truck either. Work out the best scenario. So tip side is left. Yes, indeed it is. And we'll start overloading here. We'll get that running through. There we go. This will keep them. Happy. Happy cows, lots of milk. Happy cows, lots of milk. I think if the milk goes really, really well, we may end up possibly, instead of doing beef cows, throwing a dairy on site. Just our own small dairy. Throw it on site, just a building to process our milk and stuff like that, and then maybe make some cheese or something. I don't know. Maybe make some cheese. So we're at 6,000 litres. Should be okay. I may even just get rid of this and just buy myself a really old tractor, maybe. I don't know. Like a really old tractor to just sort of run around and do stuff like this. An old IH or something, maybe. Go red. Because I think we should get a pretty good price for this tractor if we sell it off. And that's probably the better way to go. There we go. Lovely. Alright, good stuff. Happy Simi, happy cows. Happy Simi, happy cows. Alright, this is a little bit of a tight turn here with this trailer on the back, so sometimes you can't successfully make it. There we go, but we're alright there. Lovely, lovely. So I'll show you my my truck as well. One of my most favourite mods on Farm Sim, to be honest, is is this beast here. I've got it in flatbed configuration at the moment, but you can have tipper on the back as well. So, which is absolutely brilliant. So you can change and customize it in your workshop if you want to throw a tipper on if you need it. At the moment, we've got the case trailer for our hauling our stuff, but what else? Well, we've got a little pigsty there, and we've got a little yard for sheep, but I'm not going to get into those. I don't think. Oh yeah, I also have all these. I think the first lot of baling that I did got all of these. We've got all of these small Heston bales. Do they call them? Maybe. Not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, so we've got those lying around there as well, which I've got to remember to use. In fact, I should have come over and checked that. If I have remembered, I would have come over and used them. We own, well, the bank owns all of our equipment that we've got here. Or most of it anyway. But we are going to be in pretty good shape. We are going to be relying on milk and contracts and what we earn from our greenhouses. So, you know, a few veggies and stuff like that to survive. I think it's going to bring this beast around here. Yeah, I may look for a really old second-hand tractor, maybe something that we can use as a yard tractor. Just bring him forward there, and yeah, we'll park that there. That should be all right. In fact, let's. Oh, have I got a contract running still? Or is that, yeah, that's my harvester. I don't know whether I've got any contracts running. I should check, shouldn't I? Oh, that I had to cancel because I accidentally didn't borrow the equipment for it, so which sort of stuffed me up a little bit. I said in the old stream farm was I think my wife and my most favorite map from 17 and 19. I think it was 17. This is the first time we played it. Most favorite, absolute most favorite. It is just amazing. We've got a trailer there. I know we've already got one though. Yeah, no, we're never ever going to get into doing bloody potatoes. I can tell you that's a tough gig. Tough gig, the old potatoes. So what could we buy as a little yard tractor? You know, something old, I reckon. Something old. I've never been a fan of this. I know a lot of people use it, but I've never actually been a fan of it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not a bad tractor and it's very, very, very bloody cheap. Be great for tugging things around. So maybe we can look into that. Maybe that's an option. An old Steyr there, but that's pretty expensive. What do we got? A whole pile of DLC stuff. The Volvo. The Volvo is a fantastic little tractor. It could be used. It could be used for, you know, maybe a little bit of spraying or something as well. I don't know. But again, pretty expensive when you consider with what we've got. The Z is only going to cop us 40 grand if we sell it off. So that's not much at all. That's not much at all. Yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, this is our harvester. We own this. This came with the farm. This one came with the farm and the case, the class trailer that we've got, that came with the farm as well. So I've been out doing some contracts with this. which means I've kind of left it here because it's a little bit more, it's probably a little bit more central. So what I might do is I'll probably find a mod on the mod hub with an older tractor, or we'll see if we can pick up one of those like one of those Volvos second hand, I don't know, just as a yard tractor. I mean, that's pretty good, and we've got a front end loader on it and stuff. So maybe it's not worth changing at all at this point in time. Yeah, we're starting to get a stack of eggs up here. Starting to get a stack of eggs. 115 pieces, 83 kilos. I'm pretty sure the chooks have enough food as well. Stop doing that, Simi. Stop doing that. You're not in other games at the moment. I'm pretty sure our chooks, yeah, they could probably do with a little bit more grain, couldn't they? So we could certainly do that. But anyway, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave this here. What I want to do is find out whether you guys want a series on Farm Sim. If you want to see me play Farm Sim, if you're happy to see me go slow, because I do tend to go relatively slow on Farm Sim. This game does have seasons and does have precision farming. So is this manure here? I think it is. It looks like manure, yeah. Dumping the manure down here. So yeah, just definitely let me know, guys, whether you do want. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I will speak to you all later. Bye.